That time felt like years to me because I was so desperate to find a client to fund my living. I could not find any freelancing clients, I could not find any job. I was just stuck at that time, and I didn't realize, like, how am I supposed to get over this phase? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So whenever we tend to face a problem, whenever we are so desperate about something that we just want it to happen at this very moment, at that time I tend to tell myself that everything happens in its own time and its own pace. Sometimes what you think will take forever just happens in a snap, and at that time you just never expected it to happen. It happened a lot of times in my life too, where I felt that it'll not happen in a million years, and it'll take so long. How will I keep it in myself to wait for that long? And it's like magic happens. I don't know if you call it a miracle, if it's the working of God or universe, but when you really need it at that time and you feel that you cannot go any longer, it just comes in your hand. I don't know how does that work, but what I believe, what I see, observe in my life and the people around me, I strongly believe that this universe just knows what it's doing, and God knows what's your limits and how much to test you. And sometimes you feel that you're being tested and you feel that these are trying times, but they're actually good times, and you get to know them when you look back, and then you realize, if it wasn't for this, I wouldn't be here. So that time that I was cursing so bad was actually so essential in my growth and shaping me the person I am right now. Sometimes is the phase that there was a time when I was like looking for a client or a job, but I wasn't able to get any at that time, and I felt like, is this ever gonna end? Is this it? Is that it? That's all? That time was so important for me to heal and to realize what I actually truly want in my life. That time felt like years to me because I was so desperate to find a client to fund my living. But I could not find any freelancing clients, I could not find any job. I was just stuck at that time, and I didn't realize, like, how am I supposed to get over this phase? Like, it's because there's pressure coming from other areas, and then you're just a human. It's only natural that you get pressured, right? But that time was so important that now that I look back, if it wasn't for that time that I collected myself, my outlook in life was like shaped during that time. And when I did get the job, when I did started getting clients, that's when I really realized I can stand firmly, look them in the eye and talk to them, because I had my fundamentals cleared when there was a dry spell. So the thing that I was cursing at that time turned out to be like the most essential time, one of the most essential times of my life. You need to trust the universe and the process, and it knows exactly what it needs to do. What a lowly being like me or you can do is just try your best, not the best, because universe doesn't demand the best from you. It just demands your best and being true to yourself, okay? Because we have a parameter of the best in our minds, and we tend to crush ourselves and break ourselves to achieve that, which we never do, but it just crushes our self-esteem and our, shoots up our anxiety. That's not it. Keeping your mental health and your physical health in mind, you do your best and leave the rest to God. What I've observed in my life is that He always knows what He needs to do, and it always gets fulfilled. I can say this with a 100% guarantee. If you're not getting it, it is not the right time for you. Because when the time comes, you eventually get it. And the thing itself feels like second nature to you. You do not feel extremely overjoyed. I have all the dreams that I got. It was never a movie scene where I'm just like extremely overjoyed that I finally got this thing. It was like I got it when I got matured enough to handle it and not go bonkers over it and actually maintain that thing. Thankfully, I'm blessed to say that I God fulfilled many desires and many wishes of my life, and each of them I was desperate for it before, because I know myself. I get super desperate for things, and I get restless, I get anxious, and I wanted to have it so badly, but we can't just have it. It's not in our hands, right? But when I do get it, I have no complaints, because that's when I really understand the gravity when God says that, just leave it to me and I'll make it happen for you when it's the right time. So I really feel that gravity when I actually get the thing, because I'm so level-headed at that time that I do not go, literally I'm telling you, bonkers over it. So when is the right time for you, we'll get what we want. And it's not just about your dreams and your desires. It's even about the things that you do not know you might want in the future, but they're really important for you. You do not even know that those things will exist in the future, but he has planned everything, is what I believe. God plans everything in your life, and what you need to do is keep yourself intact mentally and physically, and trust the process, that the universe knows exactly what it needs to do. But what we need to do is place our trust and our faith in the universe, so that we do not take steps that misaligns with the way the world works. We start doing dumb stuff and then expect the universe to give it to us. This is not how I've seen I got my things, though. It just made it harder to get what I want. What I personally see in my life, my friends, my siblings, my parents, and people people around me, they got their things that they wanted in the most unexpected of ways, that I just believe that manifestation is true. It's so true. Trusting and having faith in the universe, this concept really exists. This is what I believe, and this is what I see around myself. It's unspoken, but it is there. When you ask God for a change or for a dream or a desire that you really want, and you leave it to God, that God, I want this, and please give it to me if it's better for me, or make it better for me, then give it to me. He makes you worthy of it, and He makes adjustments in your life so that that thing can fit into your life. And at that time, things might feel a bit messed up. Things will not go your way. Life would seem really weird. Everything just falls into place, and the puzzle just sets. And then when you look at it and you see, and then you realize that, okay, He knows exactly what He's doing. I don't know what anyone says. I don't know how some people might see it religiously or non-religiously. I don't know about that. But if there's one thing I know, is that more than self-confidence and self-assurity, you need to have faith. Not even hope, I would just say faith. You could call it on the universe, you could call it on God or anything, and you place your wish in front of God, and He has amazing ways of making it work. So the point is, if you feel that nothing is going well for you, if you feel that nothing is working for you, and you're just stuck at that time, no amount of motivational videos or these kind of videos works. You just have to trust God and have faith and have patience and just keep doing what you're doing. This is something that I can really assure you. If you face a problem, you will get through it. No matter how much of a big problem it is, it'll just leave. Nothing stays forever. There were some problems in my life where I felt that they were never ending. They were never ending. And they just disappeared like they never existed. It was like at one point it felt like they were never ending, and at another point it felt like it never existed. When we get over that problem, that's exactly how we feel. So whatever you're feeling, if you're stuck in that situation, just remember, when you get out of it, over time you might even forget most of it, or maybe at least the intensity of what you felt at that time. Bottom line is, when nothing else works, have faith and trust the process, because there's less to do and more to have faith in things, and just try your best. We need to do so little, and the rest, just universe takes care of it. So yes, that's it for this video. I hope this video was helpful to you, and I'll be back with another video next time.